I was 19 years old and I had just come home from my father's funeral. We were cleaning out his study when I opened a drawer and I found it completely stuffed with vacation pamphlets. Do you remember vacation pamphlets? This is when people still actually use them. But in that drawer, there were inclusive resorts to the Bahamas, sailing adventures, Alaskan cruises, fishing tours. My father loved the water, but he was also an entrepreneur, building a dream for his family. And in efforts to build a perfect future for his family, he was absent in the present. I think each time he saw a pamphlet of a dream vacation he wanted to take, he'd take that pamphlet, he'd tuck it into his pocket, and he'd stick it in that drawer with the wholehearted belief that one day, when his business was successful and he'd made it, he could take us all on these magical trips. But that day never came. In my teen years, I remember the many fights heard through the bedroom walls between my parents that I don't think is that uncommon when the home is stressed about money. All their savings had gone into the business, and while my dad believed with his whole heart that it was all worth it, my mom had a very different opinion. And growing up this way, it's easy to question why in the world would anyone want to be an entrepreneur? But I get it. When you have that itch, you have to scratch it. The dreams of what could be are always worth the risk, and you'd rather fail 1,000 times over than not try at all. When I started my cookie company in my 20s, I fell right into the entrepreneurial trap of working crazy hours, running on no sleep, and stressed out all the time about how much money I just needed to make. I was in a rat race to where? I have no idea, but I just had to keep moving. I remember what it feels like to feel like you'll never catch up. And now, years later, I know it doesn't have to be this way. Because I believe there is a better way. I believe you don't have to sacrifice your family, your health, or your sleep to pursue your dreams. But you do have to be smarter about the way we are building our dreams. And it starts with having a strong foundation about your money. Since my cookie days, I've been working with large and small companies, helping them take their business to the next level. And I truly believe that if all entrepreneurs felt confident and empowered in understanding the numbers of their business, that a huge piece of the stress of being an entrepreneur would be gone. If they had peace of mind around their money, it would be a total game changer. And it all starts with increasing the conversations we have about money in our business, making these conversations simpler to understand, and truly increasing the confidence of everyone in the game. And that's why I'm here, to invite more women into this conversation where you feel empowered and accepted no matter what your experience with numbers or finances has been in the past. To change the belief that business finance is complicated and just too difficult, and to provide a clear and simple path from confusion to confidence. I'm really excited you're here. I believe together we can make some really great change, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it.